Imagine waking up at 3 a.m. to a sound louder than TH8 under. The windows begin shaking. Your phone loses signal. Outside, the ocean is no longer at the shore, or it is coming for the city itself. Not as waves, but as a moving wall of black water, taller than a 6-story building. Cars float like toys. Streetlights vanish underwater. And within minutes, entire neighborhoods disappear. This is not a scene from a Hollywood disaster movie. Scientists have actually theorized about something so powerful, it could make the strongest hurricanes in history look weak. They call it a hypercane. A storm so massive and violent that it could create storm surges up to 60 feet high and winds faster than 500 miles per hour. Now, before you relax and think this could never happen, here's the terrifying part. The science behind hypercanes is real. The term was created by MIT meteorologist Kerry Emanuel, who studied what would happen if ocean temperatures became insanely hot. His research suggested that if sea surface temperatures reached around 50 degrees Celsius, far beyond today's normal oceans, Earth could theoretically produce storms unlike anything humanity has ever seen, and here's why that matters. Hurricanes are powered by warm ocean water. Think of them as giant heat engines. The warmer the ocean gets, the more fuel the storm receives. Today's strongest hurricanes already feed on waters around 27 to 30 degrees Celsius. But in Emanuel's theoretical model, once oceans approach 49 or 50 degrees, the storm stops behaving like a normal hurricane. It enters runaway intensification. The storm grows taller, wider, faster. Instead of staying inside the lower atmosphere, the hypercane punches into the stratosphere itself. Scientists theorize it could blast water vapor and debris over 20 miles into the sky. Winds could exceed 500 miles per hour. That is faster than many, but the most horrifying part may not be the wind. It's the water. Storm surge is what kills most people during hurricanes. Not the rain. Not the wind. The ocean itself becomes a weapon. During Hurricane Katrina, the surge reached around 28 feet in some places. Entire communities were swallowed. During Superstorm Sandy, seawater flooded New York City subway tunnels. Even a 15-foot surge can look apocalyptic. Now imagine for times that height. A 60-foot storm surge would not look like ordinary flooding. It would look like the sea invading the land in real time. Entire coastal cities would vanish beneath dark water. Ports, airports, bridges, highways, gone within hours. And because the surge moves with incredible force, it doesn't just flood buildings. It destroys them. Concrete walls collapse. Ships get thrown inland. Fuel tanks explode. Power grids fail instantly. Hospitals lose electricity. Emergency services stop functioning. Escape routes disappear underwater before many people even realize the danger is coming. The terrifying truth is that humans are incredibly vulnerable to coastal flooding. More than 40% of the world's population lives near coastlines. Cities like Mumbai, Miami, Shanghai, Tokyo, New York, and Jakarta are deeply exposed to storm surges. A hypercane-level event hitting one of these regions could trigger economic collapse far beyond the disaster zone. And scientists have already warned that climate change is increasing the intensity of tropical cyclones and the risk of stronger storm surges. Research published in Nature Climate Change found that warming oceans can dramatically increase coastal surge threats in vulnerable cities. Now, to be clear, scientists do not believe a true hypercane is likely under current Earth conditions. Oceans today are nowhere near 50 degrees Celsius globally. Many experts consider hypercanes more of a theoretical extreme scenario than an imminent threat. But that does not mean we are safe. Because even without reaching hypercane levels, modern hurricanes are becoming more dangerous. Rapid intensification events are increasing. Storms are strengthening faster than forecasting systems can predict. Hurricane Otis shocked meteorologists in 2023 by exploding into a catastrophic storm in less than 24 hours. And this raises a chilling question. If today's oceans can already create storms powerful enough to destroy cities, what happens as sea temperatures continue rising decade after decade? Could future storms begin crossing limits we once thought impossible? Some scientists call these grey swan events, disasters so extreme they seem impossible, until they happen. Imagine satellites tracking a massive cyclone larger than entire countries. Coastal populations evacuating by the millions. Airports jammed. Grocery stores emptied. Governments declaring national emergencies days before landfall. Then suddenly, the storm changes direction. Straight toward a megacity. At that point, survival becomes a race against time. Because no seawall on Earth was designed for a true 60-foot ocean surge. And perhaps the scariest part of all is how fragile modern civilization really is. We depend on electricity, internet, fuel deliveries, ports, and communication networks. A single superstorm hitting the wrong location could create global supply shortages, financial chaos, and humanitarian disasters lasting months. History has shown us again and again that nature does not care about technology. The ocean does not negotiate. And storms do not slow down because humans are unprepared. So the next time you see calm waves at the beach, remember this. Beneath the surface of Earth's oceans lies enough energy to power storms beyond imagination. And somewhere in the future, if the planet keeps warming, humanity may face a hurricane so massive that the maps themselves will have to be rewritten.